Our sufferings, our success, our failures, our achievements, and our situations in life are largely determined by our past karma. That's what the doctrine of karma suggests. Is it that we cannot come out of them? Is it that to such extent it is deterministic that we are just puppets in the hands of karma? Let's understand this at a deeper level. To find out, karma is not deterministic. We have the ability, the power to come out of them, to break that prison and get ourselves liberated from those limitations of karma. Karma as a philosophy, as a doctrine, is embraced by all the Indic religions. Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, all they follow this principle of karma. When we look at what are the different kinds of karma, one ancient text known as the Yoga Vasistha, it describes different types of karma. Let's look at them. The first one is Sanchita Karma. We'll understand that in little more detail. Then it is the Prarabdha Karma. And third one is the Agami Karma. Let's look at them by taking a simple example. A gentleman, his name is Karan, and Karan has 20 years of experience in the field of software in different industries, having multiple qualifications. He has HR experience, he has finance experience, he has production experience, he has quality experience. He has done a number of courses in quality, in HR, in data science, in marketing, in sales, so many courses and experiences that he has. The entire accumulation of this experience that Karan has in the parallels of karma can be seen as the Sanchita Karma. That means whatever total experience that he has gathered by working in different industries, having different experiences, different qualifications, studying in different colleges or universities, all those entire set of experience that he has is Sanchita Karma in the parallels of the soul. So, soul which goes through number of births, it has accumulated different experiences in different births, and those have been stored in some form is known as the Sanchita Karma. Now let's again come back to the example of Karan. Karan now wants to join a new job. He has applied in many places. He has also received call from multiple companies of HR companies, marketing and finance, because he has all those experiences. Now, since he has an affinity for finance, so he wanted to join that finance company, and he has to manage a project out there, a software project in that company. In that company, he would need experience of finance and the related ones, but not certainly about the data mining or maybe marketing or production experience that he has. So the experience of finance and the related ones would be required in the new job as he is joining. Now again, let's go back to the soul's journey. Similarly, soul, when it chooses one new life, a new birth, it selects some aspects of the karma and then gets into that life. That means not the entire Sanchita Karma. It just picks up some experiences, some impressions, some accumulation, which would be applied, exhausted in that particular life. That is known as the Prarabdha Karma. So here Karan had chosen finance and wanted to work in the finance field with that experience that is similar to the Prarabdha Karma with which a soul would choose certain aspects and get into a new life. Now in the Prarabdha Karma, what happens? As Karan joins that company, works with new people, new culture, new geographic location, a new country maybe. There he also learns new things and he expresses his knowledge of finance there. Although he has experience, but he has to work maybe in a little different way. While working, he also learns new things, maybe new culture, new language, understanding new people, new software, maybe new framework, new structure. All these new things that he learns and accumulates. The way he is doing his action there is a new experience for him. And that experience is again getting added to his repository of experience. So this new experience, which he is expressing right now or experiencing right now, is known as the Kriyamana Karma or the Agami Karma in the parallels of the soul. This Agami Karma again gets accumulated to the repository of karma. In this life, he has to exhaust the Prarabdha, and then he has to go back, pick something more from the Sanchita Karma, go for a new life with new Prarabdha, acquiring new Agami Karma, and the cycle goes on. This is how it has been described in Yoga Vasistha, and this is embraced, this is actually adopted by all the different schools of Indian religions. Now, the next question that comes, is it that once we have karma, once we have come up with prarabdha, with certain set of things that already been given to us, is it that it's a bondage that we are in? So it seems very deterministic when we look at the karma theory or karma doctrine. It seems like as if we, like a puppet, go through it. But that's not true. The truth is how we are applying that and creating a new life out of it. Again, looking back to the Karan's example, Karan has some experience, but he has a choice to enrich his experience by understanding, learning new things, by focusing on better quality of work, and through that he probably can change outcomes, his financial, social and other achievements in that new journey. Similarly, in a soul's journey, soul also has got something to do with what is known as Purushartha, the willpower with which we understand, we apply ourselves and have clarity and develop ourselves, develop our souls, even through that limiting karma boundaries, and probably break through that if we know how to do it. Let's understand what are the processes available to us to overcome these limitations imposed upon us because of our past karma. There are multiple processes. Let's look at them one by one. These processes are extremely powerful and effective, but the third and the fourth probably are the most powerful processes. So keep watching and do practice them to get access to your past lives, to your past karma, the impressions that have been gathered and being expressed through you. Get knowledge about them by following these processes. Before you proceed further, I would urge all of you, if you have not subscribed to the channel and if you are loving the content that you are sharing in this channel, please do consider subscribing. Also do like the video by touching the like button if you are loving it, and touch it with a lot of love. One of the most commonsensical thing that we can learn from the same example, Karan's example, is Karan can now focus more, learn more about the new culture, get some new information inputs and enrich his past experience and even deliver a better result. And that would help Karan to have a better quality of service, better quality of contribution, and that in turn will help him to grow in his career and also to grow as a professional. The same applies to the soul's journey as well. When we become more aware of the things that we're doing, focusing more on selfless contribution, our soul's journey is boosted up. It grows at a much faster level, and karma here doesn't stop the growth of the soul, and the quality of life improves. In the Bhagavad Gita, when it talks about the karma yoga, it specifically focuses on this, how we can contribute without getting attached, getting selfish about what we are going to get out of it, rather thinking how this contribution help other. That's one of the most important things that we can do in our life, so we come out of the shackles of karma. One practice is going through a deeper meditative process and going through the journey of our past. These are processes which can be followed, and we have already got a video on this. You can click on the link which has been provided in our description. You can check out there and see how we can go through that guided meditation to go back in the timeline and feel, see, be aware of the karma. And just by putting our awareness there, we destroy the negative aspects of this karma, and our quality of life improves significantly in the present moment. So this journey, when we go through a process, maybe a guided process, go through to our past and understand, appreciate the real reason why we are here, why those impressions are there, and why it is causing so much of agony and pain and suffering. Just that knowledge helps us getting liberated from those sufferings, those agony, those pain, those problems and challenges. So that is a very powerful process. You can choose to do that. One more aspect is, one more powerful window that is available to us is to go through our dreams. Our dreams, they have something to offer, something to give us. And it is said in the karma theories, in karma principles, that dream is a window to our past, how the karma has been accumulated. Many times we are not aware of what is happening in the dream, and even if we are temporarily aware of them, it just fizzles out. Getting into the space of the dream world, we can also get into our past, understand those impressions, why are they imprinted, why are they there, and just the knowledge of that can liberate us from the challenges of the impressions imposed by our past karma. There is a process called lucid dreaming. We also have a video on that. Would urge all of you just go through the video and get how you can really get into the space of dream by applying the techniques of lucid dreaming, knowing your past and getting the access to your past lives, knowing the impressions and getting rid of them and getting freedom from them. So this is lucid dreaming. Now coming to the next one. Many times we have some feelings about certain things that we see. It seems as if it is little familiar to me, even if I am seeing it for the first time. A person or some people who are not known to me before, but the moment I just meet them, the first time itself, I feel some kind of connect with them. Or a place, it seems as if I have visited this place before. This is termed as déjà vu, and in déjà vu, the moment you have such kind of an experience, the best practice that you can do is to close your eyes and try to recall, try to just find out what is that incident which has given you that familiarity sense with that particular individual or that particular place. And trust me, that will give you a lot of clue about your past life. An extension of this practice, I urge this for people who are having relationship difficulties, and to follow this process. This is a powerful process. Many have got unusual toxicity or relationship conflicts with some individuals. If it is happening in a very recurring manner, if it is there as if for no reason you have some kind of hatred for someone, it might be having one past life connection or a karmic connection. So what you need to do here is, you need to follow this process. You sit down quiet, feel you are relaxed, and just have an affirmation that I am absolutely relaxed and calm. I am having unconditional love for everyone. I am non-judgmental about any behavior or any individual or any situation. I am a divine spark. I am a divine being. Just keep chanting this for a few moments and feel and see yourself as a glowing, radiant ball of light. And you see it as a divine spark, as a divine entity which is residing inside you all the time as your companion. Now, after feeling that, after visualizing that, you are visualizing the other person just in front of you. And from the standpoint of that glowing divine light, you are looking at that individual directly into the eyes. And then mentally again having the affirmation, I know you are a divine being. You are in this life. We are having interactions and relationships. Let's together find it out. What is our past? And as you say this, again and again you are saying, you are a divine being, like me. We are divine beings. And see the glow of light in that person as well. And then, as if two radiant ball of lights are slowly and cordially touching each other and going back to the past incidences. So they are moving back in the timeline. And where are they going? You can recall first few of the instances that you had. Go to those instances, non-judgmentally, without any emotion. Observe them together as if you are just seeing them from a third person perspective as a divine being with divine qualities. Then slowly moving further down the memory lane, and at some point in time, you would not have any further memory available because you have come to the first instance of meeting each other in this life. Stay there, and just as if you're urging that light to take you through further backward in your soul's journey, and just relax and let go of it. You would have some experiences, some kind of visuals, some kind of sounds, maybe some kind of unusual feelings that may come. Just be with that. Allow that to happen. And after some time, you can slowly come back and feel your body, feel your breath, and relax. This can help you go through that journey of relationship. Know the real reason why there is a conflict, why there is so much of toxic interchange of words and communication, why there is so much of animosity between the two. And this you can do with anyone. You can do with your wife or husband, depending if the many times you are fighting, having quarrel with each other. You can do with your relatives, your children, parents, or with your boss or any other individual with whom maybe you are having a lot of difficult time in relationships. So try out this. You'll find some answer, some clue how to handle this, and probably this can relieve you of the problems that you're facing in your relationship. This also gives you a lot of idea about your past impressions. Now coming to the most powerful one, wherein we go through a guided process, visualizing and going back in the timeline. In this process, we are using three aspects of ours. We term them as inner vision. That means by closing our eyes, we can visualize certain things. Inner voice. We can also hear voices by just remaining silent, as if we're getting some guidance. And having inner touch, that means we can feel with our internal subtle body, the energy body, and allowing that subtle energy body to flow through the timeline and dig out the secrets of our past. There is a detailed video on this. You can click on the link which has already been provided. You can also check out in the I here, wherein you can get to that video and go through the entire process, which is a guided meditative process. We have also given it in the description. The link has been provided, so you can check out that. So these are the few practices which can be very powerful for you to come out of the shackles of the karmic bondage, and you can get liberated through that. I trust in this video you have got the 4 powerful processes which can help us understand our karmic impressions, and it can help us getting liberated from that. We also understood the construct of karma as per the ancient Indian tradition, where we talked about the Sanchita Karma, the Prarabdha Karma, and the Agami Karma. And we took an example to appreciate that. I trust you loved this content about karma, and soon we'll come up with more such interesting and powerful videos which would be of help to you. Keep watching and let's grow together in the soul's journey in this life.